Well, YouTube, I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but I've been a little bit busy the last 3 weeks. I've been trying to get all my hay up. Finally got all that up last week, and I've been bush hogging a lot, and it's so dry around here now. There's no wet spots. If you can see, I actually ended up bush hogging all this area I couldn't cut a while back. I went ahead and bush hogged it so it dry up. Got all that cut. And in the barn, I had one row there that wasn't worth a flip, so I just dumped it out on the ground. Got all this pasture bush hogged. Half the pasture down our rental field bush hogged. Round baler did a good job. I did break a floor chain. I'm gonna have to replace it. But other than that, it's held up pretty good this season so far. This, on the other hand, is a piece of shit. Some of you may have heard already. I got this out in the field. Finally, after about 20 bales worth of hay, got it to start tying. It was real tight to start with. I loosened up. Finally got it to tie. Well, every time I tried to tighten back down on it, it would miss a knot or two. And then after about running 20 or 30 bales through it, I had a problem. The bolt that actuates the needle carriage is supposed to be in this little hook, this right here. Fell out. I didn't know it. Meanwhile, see, I've removed the needles. They are broke. Meanwhile, the needles carriage moved forward, and it stuck the needles up in the baler, and the plunger knocked the tips off of them. One of them was about 6 inches long, and the other one's about 8 inches long. And you got to wonder why one was broke more than the other, since they should be the same length. But I don't know. The one thing I don't like about this baler is it's covered up with sheet metal. Everything's covered. You can't see anything. It looks nice and clean by covering it like that. It gives it a clean look. It's supposed to have a little piece of metal over the top of the knotters. It's over there. And for some reason on this baler, when the needle carriage come down, it didn't actuate the stop. That should have stuck into the chamber, and the plunger should have hit the stop and sheared the flywheel shear pin and stopped the baler. It didn't stop, so I don't know. But I'm gonna get it, the needles rewelded, because I priced new ones and they're like $250 a piece, and it just ain't worth $500 to me. Put $500 more into it, but I'm gonna probably cost me maybe $100 to get them welded. And I'm gonna work on these knotters a little bit, because something ain't just right on them. I don't know what it is yet. But in the meantime, my 268 didn't let me down. Got it out and used it, and it missed a few as usual. For some reason, it will tie a knot just as pretty as you please, and then again it'll miss one, and I don't know why. You tie it slow and it'll perfect, but it'll miss about 1 out of 10, and it's all on the left side. So what I'm going to do is, well, what I've done is I've bought a bunch of parts, about $650 worth of parts to fix it, hopefully. I'm not no expert on New Holland knotters, but I do have a manual, so hopefully we can get that fixed and get it where it'll bale. You know, I'd like to at least get 100 bales before it misses a knot. That'd be ideal for me, because I don't use a bale but 500-600 at one time anyway. That'd be the maximum. And so if I can get by with 3 or 4 rebales in a big field, I'll be tickled to death. And since I don't have a whole lot of money in that baler anyway, I didn't give it $600 for it 3 years ago, and it's paid for itself. This one, however, ain't paid for shit. No more cases for me. It's going back on eBay as soon as I get it working.